Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. How are you all doing? Welcome to another live stream here at Oyoyo's World. If you're watching me from Oyoyo and Doki's Kitchen, thank you for joining me today. Oh, I have. And if you're watching me from Oyoyo's World, thank you for being here. If you're watching me from Facebook, thank you guys for always coming to join me on my live stream. Today is another day that the Lord has made, and we shall rejoice and be glad in it. And the weather for us today, surprisingly, guys, we had early morning snow today. Yeah, it snowed in my state. Just a little bit, less than 30 minutes or 45 minutes, and it was all over. So we have fresh snow on the ground, and the weather is 29 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's not extremely cold. All right. So I have a burning topic to discuss today, and it's a very concerning one because this is a family matter. I haven't been talking about these people because I felt they are both adults. They have a family together. The mothers are sisters. So I was expecting that their mothers will call them to order and at least bring some peace in the home. Maybe the mothers already tried, but adults are difficult for you to tell them to get back inside. So I want to add my 2 cents today. It might not sound pleasant to both of them. However, you're going to hear my opinion. So once again, welcome back to Yoyo's World. Welcome to Yoyo Ndoki's Kitchen, and welcome to Yoyo's World on Facebook. You guys are what? All welcome to my platform. Baby Chidogo, thank you for joining me today. Thank you so much. Beautiful. I do appreciate you. Please, guys, don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share this video out. I will need your own input in my conversation today. All right. So my sound is checked and my sound is perfect. I believe you guys can hear me very well. Colors of Boma, yes, you're most welcome as well. Thank you guys. Trending Gist, thank you guys. If you notice, I've not been saying anything about Editorial's family and UK's family because Editorial is someone my sister watches. So, she told me about Editorial even long before I started YouTube. So I had a lot of respect for Editorial before this time. UK's family, I got to know about UK's family for the Nada's Daughters TV. These are the people that talk about them, and that was how I got to know about UK's family. As regard to Peace Storm, I met Peace Storm once on Choice TV live stream. So these people are not the people I watch. In all honesty, I don't follow any of them. They wouldn't have seen my comments in their comment section. I don't watch them, and I have my reasons why I don't watch them. But yesterday, Choice TV turned on her ring light to do a live stream. I was one of the first people that came to that live stream yesterday. And the issue, when I was trying to catch up with what was going on, because I get the stories from Vicky's Corner, Banningo's, Niger Daughters TV, and few other people that talk about them. So I was asking, do you mean UK made a video? I was trying to, understand what was going on. Baningo wrote on the comment section, oh, you go to my channel and watch the video. I left the Choice TV's live stream yesterday and I went to Baningo's channel. And as God will have it, Baningo pinned the comment in question in her video, and that what made it very easy for anybody to understand where the stories were coming from. All right, for my viewers from the US that might not know the people I'm talking about today, I'm talking about YouTubers. I would say family YouTubers because they're all family. Editorial and family is a big person on Nigerian YouTube space because she has about 3 successful channels and she is doing so well. She's been on YouTube for 8 years. UK's family is Editorial's cousin, whom Editorial introduced to YouTube, and UK's family is also doing well. So why am I talking about these people? I don't follow them. I don't know much about them. But the only reason why I'm talking about them is because of the children that are now involved. Yes, the kids are now involved. That's why I brought my light today to discuss this. Why is it a burning discussion? It is a very burning discussion and a very sensitive one. And if you're a mother out there, you'll be able to understand where I'm coming from or what I'm about to say today. All right, let me let me go back a little bit for those that are just joining me. Thank you, Colors of Boma. Thank you, Beauty by Niger. Vivian's TV, thank you. I forgot to mention Vivian's TV is also one of the places that I get information about this. Pardon me, sis. You have been doing stories about these people for over 5 months now. Pardon me for omitting that your name. I do apologize. Thank you guys for being here. Vicky's Corner, thank you. All of you, thank you for joining me on today's conversation. Why am I talking about editorial? A few months ago, we talked about Diana Ekweme and Da Silva. We talked about gaslighting. We talked about people seeking for trouble. And when trouble comes, they might not be able to know how to handle it. I just finished watching Editorial's video where she poured out her heart to her audience. And I said, you know what? Enough is enough. I have to say something. A few weeks ago, another YouTuber here on the street made a video, a plea video, talking about this family that their parents should be able to advise them. They should stop. They both should stop this madness. They both should stop this madness. As you come into this live stream, please don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to share. And don't forget to contribute on your own what you think about this family. I don't want to say two families. They're one family. Okay, one family. Yeah, they're cousins and also their maternal cousins, which most times is stronger. All right. You guys are most welcome. Amaka's family, thank you for being here, all of you. Why am I talking about this today? That after watching Baningo's video, I went back to Choice TV's live stream. I was pissed. I'm sorry, YouTube, I'm sorry, Facebook. I was so angry. Because in this life, no matter how comfortable you think you are, there are things you don't mock another person with. I keep saying it. It has even led me here on the street. I've been called out because I confronted somebody that was laughing at somebody because they feel that person was poor. There are things you don't laugh or mock people with. You see, this life we all live. Right now, we are breathing free oxygen from Jehovah God without cost. You can't mock somebody with life. Sickness is another thing you can never in your life mock anybody with. You see, riches and poverty, they are things you can never in your life mock somebody with. Because that person that is feeling I'm rich today could be poor tomorrow. That person that is feeling that I have a perfect head today could be sick tomorrow. You could be walking on the streets and then a car will run you down. So there are things that you don't laugh at anybody with. And then when it comes to children, never you in your life mock anybody with children. And if you another thing you can never mock somebody with, you see a woman that is TTC waiting on the Lord for the fruit of the womb, and you have your household filled with children, you can never mock that person because the person has not gotten children. These are the things, the core things you don't mock people with. You can't abuse somebody with. You can't laugh at somebody with. Because you know what? You don't own them. It's not something that you own, like you owe your money in the bank account. When you go to your bank, is your money. Your life that you're living is not in your hands. God can do like this and you're vanished. We'll be doing obituary. Oh, he was a kind person. He was a wicked person. Just twinkle of an eye. That life you're so treasuring is gone. And for health, I don't know why people can't just think. This is 2023. 2020. Let's wake up 2020. When COVID ravaged the whole world. Most people were healthy during COVID. Where are they today? And we got life. You think you can mock somebody with it? These are the things you don't control. You don't own. It's not your own. It's not your making. It's not in your hands. So you're not supposed to, by any means necessary, use it to laugh at somebody. And then sickness or poor or good health. COVID is a good example of it. Just one pandemic, millions gone. I'm even going very far. How about earthquake in Turkey? The earthquake that happened a few days ago, a lot of healthy people went with that earthquake. They are still discovering human beings. They are still picking the pieces of bone left. So back to my discussion. And before I go, I need to read some comment here because I have amazing people here leaving comment for me in the comment section. All right. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Claudette. Oh, I can never go live without seeing you. Thank you. Amazing, amazing, sis. Thank you so much for always coming. All right. So Vivian said, okay, Amaka, I think Amaka started first. Amaka said, Vicky, I beg, nobody knows the truth, so don't judge. Yes, we are not judging here, but I have a message for both of them. I nearly cried because I marked that a family member gave me on my lips till today. That mark is still with me. I understand. This is kids' issue and is annoying. Mocking is a no-no for me. That is Vivian's TV. Seriously, Oyoyo, the things that we mock people with are too funny. Honest about too funny. Claudette said, good afternoon, beautiful queen. How are you doing? I'm doing so well today. And pardon me, I usually ask my followers and my subscribers and my contributors how they are doing. But because of the burning sensation in my spirit, I forgot to do that. Please, ladies, how are you guys doing? How are you coping and pulling up? How are you? Don't let my sour mind right now affect you because I am so pained because kids are involved. All right, so let me quickly rush down to the comment. Please, sickle cell is not a sickness. Please, let's be enlightened about it. All right, thank you, Amaka. It's not a sickness. Sickle cell is a sickness. I have my family that is also having sickle cell. So don't tell me it's not a sickness. When my auntie slept in all the hospitals in Nigeria, especially University of Benin Teaching Hospital, for days crying, and she has 4 of them that are sickle cell. So don't tell me it's not a sickness. It is a disease, okay? Exactly. Don't look down on people because you don't know who will help you tomorrow. Absolutely. Some people will even use I am in abroad to mock somebody in Nigeria as if there are no poor people abroad. See, a lot of people that we do as human beings are so dangerous to even think of. They are so damaging that people should stop. All right. Why do I say, oh, and one Naya Chiwe, thank you for joining me today. Oche baby, thank you for being here. All of you, I do appreciate all of you. Treasures G's, thank you for being here. I'll be dropping my link in the next few minutes, okay? So let me take off what, oh, Shades Princess and Beneficiary, thank you for being here. Joyce Anya, you know I love you, sis. Thank you for being here. Joyce, I need to talk with you. Maybe I will check it out on Instagram. I need to know how you're doing with what you came out to talk about the last time. I hope God is helping you with that. All right. Somebody made a comment on a UK's video, and then UK came out attacking the person, and by calling the person the cousin's name Edith, and saying that Edith was the person that wrote that comment. Then the person came back and replied it and said, if I am Edith, let everything you're saying happen to me. But if I'm not Edith, let your children will die in the next 2 months. That is the worst thing or worst comment anybody born of a woman could ever write. You don't own anybody's life in your hands. Why go that route? If you have a problem with UK's family, why not call out UK? What has UK's 2 sons got to do with the video? I am making a video. I have a family. If you have a problem with me, call Oyoyo. What has my children got to do with the video? So that person, her name is Chioma. Whoever you are, Chioma, you made the wrongest mistake with that comment. If you have a problem with UK's family and whatever her video is saying, call UK. You can tell her whatever you want to tell her, but not her kids. And that is the genesis of all this problem. My anger with UK is now, instead of UK to now reply Chioma, UK now replied Editorial, because she claimed that that particular writer is writing as editorial. UK, if you cannot verify that account, I don't know what gave you the impetus to think it's editorial. Maybe you know more that we, the online people, don't know. That I'm not going to go there because editorial has claimed that that account is not hers, but you, UK, is saying the account is for editorial. So what I'm going to say here in that regard, UK, that person abused your children. You went back calling him, assuming in your response to that Chioma, you replied, Chioma, whatever her last name is, this, without mentioning your cousin's name. Nobody will be calling you out right now, UK. Let me tell you, UK's family, you have a huge fan in the US that are watching you. A huge fan watching you. But let me be very honest with you. I've got 3 calls already because people know me that I'm on YouTube here in the US. They called me that UK went too far. I just finished on the phone with someone. These are the people rooting out for you. But this time, they disliked everything you wrote in that comment section. In all honesty, they are not supporting you with that comment. Just for you to know, you would have replied the Chioma, and now it would have been Chioma versus whatever your reply is. But you took it back home that it was your cousin, editorial, that wrote that. All right. So I'm gonna drop my link. If you want to add your 2 cents, please jump on the link and let's discuss this conversation today. This live stream is not going to be too long because today is the holidays in the US. Today is our presidential day, so people are home chilling, and it's a family time for everybody, especially because we are snowed in. It snowed today in my area, so we are all home having a family time. But I decided to do this live stream to chip in my point. Then again, after watching Choice live stream yesterday, I went to Editorial's page. I saw a short video Editorial did saying that, thank God they did not poison me. Thank God they did. Editorial, listen. And I hope this video gets to you because I did hashtag your name. Maybe I will tag you by the time I'm done with this video. I have a word for you, Editorial. You can't be pretending that you're not saying something while you're indirectly saying things. If you want to address this and put a stop to it, it is time you too, because you guys are adults. Don't wait until Eukarya does not Eukarya, what's her name again? Okeme. Don't wait until Okeme pulls the plug. You can pull the plug and quench the fire. Yes, you can. You might be younger than your cousin, but it's not really age that matters this time, because your cousin kept making videos about how people should treat their house help. And you're saying that they are referring, every conversation she's been making in her video is referring back to you. But see, I watched your video, Editorial. It was heart-touching. It was really touching, heartfelt. I can understand the struggle of a young girl in the streets of Lagos or Nigeria trying to make ends meet. But at the same time, you don't throw this. There is this saying that he who lives in glass houses should not throw stone. You made that video talking about, thank God they did not poison you. Maybe you're referring to those that lived in your house before. Only you can't be doing that if you want this whole thing to stop. Editorial, I'm talking to you. You can't. You can't be making such video if you want it to stop. So you guys need to put what? The fire down by pouring serious water on how to quench it. Okay? Put it down. There is no joy in all of us hearing your family problems. There is no joy in all of us hearing your family situation. People have made video calling you guys to talk about it, to pull yourself out of social media. Let me tell you, don't think that other family members that are on YouTube that I don't have problems. They have problems. They quarrel, they fight, but they settle it out of social media. Why do you guys, two grown women managing their homes, why are you guys doing this? Why? What will you teach your children? You will have children growing up, cousins, that this kind of enmity you're creating now is going to affect your children. Because from the video Editorial dropped today, it's obvious that the two of you, you and Okeme, you people have been having it a long time, way before this period. There is this bad blood flowing in both of you way before this period. When Okeme was in the university, how Okeme treated you when you were in their home, and how she drove you out. So that thing has been on. And now you want to transfer it to your beautiful children that you are bringing to this world. Because if you guys don't control the narratives right now, it's going to rub off on your children. You people should not think that tomorrow your kids will forget. You might delete it from your own channel. Okeme deletes from her own channel. But guess what? The one in Oyoyo's channel will still be there. The one in Vicky's channel will still be there. The one in Vivian's channel, Baningos, will still be there. So there is no way your children will not see these things. This is a plea. You guys should stop this madness. We are not interested on how your family dynamics works. What we want you guys is to give us content that will lift people up, content that will encourage somebody. Editorial, you have a good story. I don't know if you have shared your story here because I've not been following your videos. I've not been watching your channel except yesterday. Look at the story you shared today. These are the stories that you people can share on social media. That young girl in the street of Nigeria selling recharge card will see hope in you. And not coming to tear each other into pieces and reveal secrets that we don't want to hear. Why are you guys doing this? Two grown women. And Mazi, you need to help because you're not helping. Mazi, you're not helping. If you're making videos and giving parables, who are you referring to? You're not helping. You need to help your wife and the cousin quench this whole nonsense. If you guys need to call a family meeting, this is the time. Let everybody table whatever it is that is their grievances. You sort it out of social media. Your videos are not encouraging. Rather, it's giving the online people, the commenters, the opportunity to tear your family into pieces. This is the time for you to quench that fire. I'm talking to all of you, including Mazi. Mazi, your video is not directly to anybody, but your video is insinuating. You're insinuating somebody. Anybody watching it will read in between the lines and understand what you're talking about. Likewise, Okeme, UK, you're making a video on how people should treat if you don't treat people and all. You're referring to your cousins and maybe her chains of house helps. And that could be the reason why she made the video she made today when she lived in your house. You can see it's not helping. Because the next time, and maybe by the time I'm done with this live stream, Okeme is turning on her live to put her video and talk about her cousin Editorial. Then when are you guys going to stop? You might be making money in this saga, but I tell you guys, this kind of damage takes forever to heal if you don't control it right now. It takes forever to heal. So heal it now. Control it now. Nib it now. The information spilled already is more than, it's too much. It's too much. All right. Let me go back to my comment here. Niger Daughters TV, thank you for coming. Thank you, beautiful sis. Thank you for being here. Good evening, host and everyone in the house. Thank you, Niger's Daughter TV. Vicky said exactly. Stories that will motivate small YouTubers. That one, they will not make it. That is the look. When I was listening to Editorial this afternoon, I was like, look at a beautiful story. Your struggle so that young girl selling recharge card or that person hawking in the streets of Nigeria will see hope in something, but you will not share it. Why are you making you thank God they did not poison you? Why? You guys are fueling this thing. You people are fueling it. Please, Mazi, if you're hearing my voice, I know you don't know me, but I've watched that your video you were making reference, giving proverbs. Stop. Stop with your proverbial videos. Stop. Try to be a mediator between two cousins. Stop. All right. I don't tell them enter house, so we'll continue to talk. That is the thing. That is the thing. They need to really enter house. Honestly, no, honest, they need to enter house. All right, I'm going to go back to the main reason why I came here, because Okeme was talking about Editorial's children being sicklers. See, Okeme, you might have children that are AA, but you own their lives. Are their lives in your hands? No. Can you determine how their lives is going to be tomorrow? You can only, try to push them in the right direction. The rest is up to God. Can you tell what tomorrow is? No. And why coming to tell the world that your cousins, because they're still your cousins, that they're sicklers. And so what if they're sicklers? And so what? Sicklers are still human beings. They still live the fullest of life if God permits. The last time I checked, the life we live is not in the hand of another man. Your life is not in my hands. It's in the hands of Jehovah. And my life is not even in my hands. It's in the life of God, in the hands of God. So why bring the fact that they are sicklers on social media to abuse your cousin and their miserable life? Imagine. That's the height of it. What went into you, Okeme? What went into you? Why? All right. I do have Niger Daughters TV here. Thank you for joining me today. Beautiful sis. And Working Purpose Monica Malice, thank you for joining me. Thank you for the thumbs up. Let me add Niger Daughters. Thank you guys for being here. Code with Samuel. Thank you. Trendy Digital Octavia Cora. Thank you for being here. Hitting below the belt is Stacky. Absolutely. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, all of you. Thank you guys for joining me. So, Niger Daughters, how you see this thing?
Good evening, ma. I greet everybody for the house. Wait till I want try chook mouth like a Mazi host. Mazi na niche be that. If you go Mazi China, you go see say na wetin they do right from the beginning of China. Sometimes they go art. For me, it dey UK hand, it dey Editorial hand, but it dey UK hand more than Editorial. If you look Editorial first video, Editorial not gree measure UK because he know the cause when she get. You know, say once that temper come, those shame go come up for her head, for her face, then she will just box. I believe that is why Editorial not measure UK, because if Editorial they scatters UK, they scatter. I believe say this social media for don't cast. But as Editorial still get reserve. If not, they wash all the two of them. Editorial they use parable. UK they come out because you know Editorial say I go fit beat you. UK na person when they not beside I know two of them, but when you go they study two of them, or maybe they follow them right from you know how two of them character be. Online, make some of our character see they talk online. UK come out, you know what he do her sister when her sister, I know say maybe they're young, but person when don't they make money, they do business, you know young again for Africa. You don't know what is bad and good. You don't know money. If you are good to people, you're supposed to be good to your cousin. You when you get that kind things when you do your sister, you will almost blind the eye. UK go sit down for her China, start to analyze how to treat help well. When you never feel treat your own sister, your own blood sister. See, because I started to follow
Niger Daughter, see, you know that video Editorial made today. The reason why I'm not going to say much on that to judge them as per what happened, Ukeme is going to make her own video. Okay, so right now the story is one-sided because we're not there when any of these things happen.
Oh, you can make video. That is why they talk like this.
Corner.
You can make video. Sis Vicky, thank you for coming. You can make video about how she take suffer, how she take be thick madam. And her sister talking about for her inside her video today say, you was a thick madam, you never help me. Oil business, anybody want to know about oil business for Nigeria, going village, buy oil, come city, money did that business. Yeah. You they do well, and this was causing they suffer. You not introduce her, but she introduced you enter social media. The truth just the truth today, host. The truth today, whether she even come out, you know, we can paint everything. Me if you come out now, paint my own may sweet, but if I dey paint my, you go they see lie, you go they see truth. You will not say this person they like, this person they talk truth. When UK come as I say she na thick madam, and her cousin confirm her today say she be really thick madam, but she beat me because of what they call her sugar cane. What you come do your cousin pass that, or even throw her outside? And this your cousin still where me get problem with UK. We all of us get our own for body. Me why they talk so I get my own for body. But person when you felt maltreat before, then she don't they do well. Then you know they do well. She open door for you to stay with her. She show you how to fish. Only that thing. No matter what that kind of person do, like me, I will never. I will look where she for help me. Normal person when they reason, that's what supposed to be. Whether you can come out today, paint or even cry or even me, Niger daughter, I will never. The truth is there. The truth are clear. Oh.
I understand what you're saying, Niger daughter. Thank you so much for that input. You know, it simply goes that you don't bite the hands that fed you. That kind of scenario. Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
What's her name? Editorial brought the UK to social media. And now the whole thing is going like this. UK is the one coming to tell us all the stories. Editorial kept quiet. But the thing is this, I want us to understand. I want us to be neutral because I haven't been following them. I don't watch them.
Please, let me say something so that I can go down.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
You say you have not been watching them. We that we have been watching them. Let's explain one thing. Nanya daughter said something. Why we think what Editorial said was true is because same UK have used her mouth to say she used to be rich before she now became broke. Meaning that she used to do well. That so for somebody to buy a taxi, a car, you will know that person was doing averagely well in Nigeria. She said later they scammed her or some money. Somebody scammed her some money and she became broke. Now you that drove Editorial out of her house, Editorial still brought you into her own cubicle that she was living. From there, Editorial started making money on YouTube and brought you in, show you where, collaborate with you when Editorial was a big girl on YouTube street. You know what that means? That's something people are paying some big YouTubers to get. Yeah. And today, because of small thing, and again, you said there's nothing. The only problem is that she did not help an outsider that you people knew from nowhere. That's the reason why you are bringing your cousin down. Even the person when they talk about peace, Tom, is even shocked. This is shocked. Now come on, wait. Are you sure it's me you are fighting over? Because even peace, I'm sure that peace, no say, not this will not be a problem. The problem is, Editorial left peace to go and be talking to UK. UK just go there and spice things up in peace head. And when peace left the house, started talking. Did you see one video peace made saying that she's not Editorial's husband is not a class of man? This is a man that fed you. This is a man that fed you in his house. And he was playing with you like his sister. You say, he's not my class of man. Jerry said, I like him. I don't like him. But this is not the kind of man I want to marry. If that is your Editorial size, it's not my size. How come they look? Peace. See, the thing is that no matter what, UK had no right to come and disgrace Edith like this. After everything you did to Edith, you drove her out of your house where your mother traveled. This girl was sleeping on the streets, moving from one house to the other. Later, once Good Samaritan helped her, then today, she brought you in to her house, and you still have mind to go and be saying all these things. Me, I've already dared Ukemel. I said, if you think this story is not true, come outside and say your own part. Let me see whether she will lie that she did not beat Editorial or send Editorial out of the house. Then we'll know what's going on. You don't betray family like that. Never. There are some people that don't send even their parents money because their parents beat them up when they were small.
Yeah, Vicky, see.
Well, Editorial picked you back.
See, in life, people make mistakes. Okay? And for me, I always give people second chance to any mistake. There is always a second chance. You know why? That's the way I see life. Because if Jesus Christ did not come, maybe the likes of me will not be here today. So God gave every human being on this earth a second chance. And for that sole reason, we ought to give people second chances. Why am I saying this? Editorial and UK, they have a bad blood in their system that's been going on through the years that we did not know about.
I disagree. I disagree. Let me tell you, as I am like this, any cousin that treats me the way UK treated Editorial, I'm not going to carry you from YouTube. You cannot even come and live in my house. except I totally forgive you, right?
So we
so
don't
for
know.
Edith to forgive her,
Vicky,
meaning
see,
that she's now a good person.
No, Vicky, see, we don't know how it's been for the both of them. And for them to have kept on moving and then up till now using social media to air their differences, something is wrong somewhere. Somebody has not healed, or somebody is still having animosity against the other.
Oh, let me say something. Edith has healed before to me, oh. But what is paining Edith is the fact that you treated people badly. You're not the one that's supposed to come and be telling people how to treat people. Even if you don't repent, it's like now, arm robber that used to steal. Jesus now made you repent. Then you now saw another arm robber stealing. Instead of you to talk to the arm robber so that Jesus can help the person repent in quiet part, you're not broadcasting the person saying that Tifo, he's a bit Tifo, see he's always stealing, people should kill him. How will you feel? This is you that arm robber before.
What you just said now is absolutely right. You understand that part, but guess what? UK is going to come out to reply. And that's where I don't want them to continue.
She should come out
now. No, Vicky. Vicky, you have siblings. When you and your siblings fight or quarrel, you could settle it in your home.
Did I send them?
Stop.
But they don't want here now, host. They don't want here.
Host, have you not been shouting stop since? You have been on that live stream shouting stop. They hear you. Therefore, you as they shout stop.
I was in Choice TV yesterday, telling them they need to stop this. They need. Then this morning, boom, Editorial brought out her own video.
Is this their problem that reactors are now begging people to stop? You don't see reactor beg person to stop before.
At all.
You are now begging them to stop. They're not doing stop. What do you call them do? Okay.
See, I really pray they stop, because it's not healthy. The more they bring out these things on social media, the more it takes them a longer period to heal and even forgive each other. And it's going to rub off on these children, okay? That's why I'm telling them to stop. Everybody, drag your wife back to your home, sit your wife down and tell your wife reasons why they need to stop. There is no point doing all of this on social media. There is no point. And the earlier they stop, the better for them. Why am I making this? When I read that thing from Baningo's TV yesterday, I was so disturbed because I was trying to understand what was happening. Baningo wrote I should go watch the video. I watched it. I watched the one Vicky made. I watched the one Vivian made. I was just yesterday going back and forth all the channels that made a video about it. By the time I finished, I was thinking, I went back to Editorial's channel. I watched that short she made. Vicky CM, if you want people not to continue a conversation that is about you and your family, you don't gaslight issues. You don't throw shade.
Yeah, they were gaslighting themselves. We should blame all of them.
See, if you know about here in America, if anybody throws shade at you, you're gonna throw the shade back. You get what I'm saying? You don't just, people here, they don't let it slide.
Who started the shade? Now UK start the shade. Nobody was talking to UK. UK just called Editorial's husband a useless man that cannot feed the family.
Yes.
That Editorial is the breadwinner. If somebody said that of your husband, will you be happy seated there? Will you? No. And your family member, you'll not be happy.
I know. That's the reason why all of them should stop. Now they are now getting their kids involved, telling that this person's children will die. This person, why are you telling the world that your cousins are sickler? And even if they are sicklers, you understand, that is not a death sentence. Okay? For anybody thinking you're going to use life, health, poverty, richness to mock people, you got it wrong. Because the last time I checked, all of those things can change because you don't put them in your bank account and say you have secured your life internally. No. That life you're boasting of, that good health you're boasting of, you don't know what will happen tomorrow. And again, your children might get married and marry somebody who is a sickler, and then you have a grandchild that is a sickle cell carrier. So people should watch out what they say. Watch out how you want to vent that your anger. It's not necessary. Why bring the children into this? What offense did those small kids that can't even raise the broom to sweep the house, what did they do to UK? Can anybody tell me what those children did to UK? And also the commenter, the Chioma commenter that commented on what's her name, on a UK's video, that commenter that commented and calling out people's children, calling out UK's children, you're not helping. If you love Editorial with some kind words, not to come and throw shade. How can you say Edith? Let me even read it. That particular comment. I was like, and the person's name is Chioma Rachel. She said, at UK's family, if I am Edith as you claim with your full chest, may God punish me. But if I'm not Edith, may you cry over your 2 boys before the end of the next month. Who are you to determine how somebody lives or when somebody live or die? I'm talking to that Chioma commenter. Who are you? Are you God? Your own life that you have, do you own it? God can just do at a split second, your own life is gone. How dare you write such a comment on somebody?
That's Chioma not try at all. Chioma repent, oh.
How dare the girl write this kind of comment? Let your children and your 2 boys before the end of cry over your 2 boys before the end of 2 months.
This YouTube scares me a lot. How can you swear for somebody's children to die? This commenter said, God forbid. That's so bad of that commenter. Seriously. That's honestly, so bad.
They should stop. If you're rooting for Editorial, root for her with some kind words. Tell her some compassionate things that will help her to move on. I'm not coming to incite. And then UK, Madam Know It All, Madam Peacemaker, Madam Good Woman. UK now came calling out Editorial. Edit, you may cry over your 2 useless daughters that are sickle cell. Can you imagine? May your generation not see happiness. UK, what?
Imagine
and you
that.
call yourself a mother. A mother that carried a baby for 9 months. A mother that went to the labor room. I don't know how long your own labor lasted. You have the guts, the guts to write this about somebody, UK. You know, sometimes I begin to think, is it that this wickedness is inherent in our people? Is it inherent that people cannot let go without calling you and cursing you to your next generation and next generation? It's like when you're under the freeze and you say something against Daddy Freeze will throw the shade to your father, your papa there. People should stop it. Nigerians, wake up. Have a better way to react to your problems. Leave children out of this. Leave parents out of this. Face the person that is abusing you. What could make UK write this comment? And you know it wasn't one sentence. That means while she was writing it, she was venting and vomiting the things she was writing in her mind. It took her time to finish writing these 7 lines of words. Why? If anything should happen to Editorial, God forbid, it's still they're still your children. It's expected that you help raise them. Why this height of wickedness? Why? Can anybody explain that for me? Because I don't understand it. Why can't we be kind towards each other? Why? What did Editorial's children do to UK's family? Vicky Amaka said, Amaka is a liar. UK did not shade her. UK did not shade who? I'm lost here. Vicky, can you help me here? Amaka was saying something. Okay, Amaka said that Chioma needs to come to beg because she doesn't know tomorrow. Absolutely. Oh, Mommy of Triplets, thank you for being here. Yomi Kitchen Direct, thank you for being here. All of you. I really appreciate all of you. I really, really appreciate all of you. This is really, I wish we have their phone numbers. Everybody calling them to order. They should stop. We are not interested. And sincerely, if this will continue, I might engineer report the channel campaign for them if they don't stop. They should stop because this is not what Nigerians should be known for. Always coming here to abuse children, to talk about kids, people that for what in fact all their lives they've not done anything to anti-UK. What do they know? What do they know? The commenter has heartless heart. I don't know how. Okay. All right, let me look at channels. Amaka child useless. God forbid Editorial kids are never cursed, but a big blessing to her parents. Amen. They are gonna be blessing to their parents in Jesus' name. I can see this kind of a cousin who used to think you're nothing and now she is somebody. Yeah, there is bad blood somewhere going on, sincerely. Masinachi, but UK cost herself too because she is one of her generation. Masinachi, this is wisdom. Does she even know that? Does she know that she's still member of that family? Because yeah, she said, may your generation not see happiness. You see, yeah, that is wisdom, Masinachi. I really, really appreciate this comment. I really do. She also caused herself indirectly because of anger. If you cannot control your anger, if you are the heat of it, find a way to control your anger. Find a way to manage your anger. There is no point in having grudges against each other. And how do you people fast and pray? How do you people go to bed? And if you check their lives, they are the ones occupying all the usher roles and all the ministerial roles in their churches. And they can't even live at peace with each other. Ha. Mm-mm. 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 Editorial Shade UK about saying the other person I went for her wedding. Yeah, they both should stop. That's my concern. Editorial UK, they should stop. UK crossed the line by saying all those things about the children. That is way, way too far. And the Chioma Rachel that wrote that comment, Chioma Rachel, you don't have your own life in your hands. So stop using those words to abuse people. Telling UK that her kids will be gone in 2 months. Are you God? Are you God? Amaka's family is a lie, but UK has already done 2 videos shading Editorial and Editorial's family. She did not mention UK's name. Wow. You see, a lot of people are following this book. I know Mommy of Tripet wrote something. Let me see. UK brought herself into this. When Edith made the first video to respond to all that was reacted about her and peace, UK was never mentioned. So what premise did UK decide, on what premise did UK decide to make 1 million videos? That is it. That is it. You have a point there. I'm glad you guys are following them because I have no idea of what these people are talking about. The reason why I'm here is to call them to order. The reason why I'm here is to tell them to stop. Enough is enough. We are done hearing. They should wash their dirty linens in their laundries, in their private homes. We don't want to know what's happening in your families, what happened in your lives. Editorial, you have a beautiful story you're going to tell young Nigerians struggling in the streets of Nigeria, selling recharge card, those in the street looking for a way to make ends meet. You have a beautiful story. Tell your stories. Tell your stories, Editorial. This is not what we want to hear. We want to hear your stories. We want to hear your stories. Education is never a scam. I don't understand what UK is talking about. However, Masnati said Amaka's family is okay. I've read that one. Host, sorry, network send me down. Okay, thank you, Vicky. Thank you. These people should stop. UK should have stopped putting her mouth in what doesn't concern her. If she had any issue with Edith, let her confront her on terms, not hide under peace and Edith saga to look good and abuse kids. That is the truth. That is the truth. That Chioma Rachel was trying to defend herself, but she went too far. Yeah, no matter how Chioma was trying to defend herself, defending yourself has nothing to do with your children. It's like, I'm trying to defend myself because a commenter says something bad about me. Instead of me to face the person, I will now come and start calling her children into it. It doesn't make sense. There is no wisdom in that. There is no wisdom. So people should stop it. I think it's the thing that is, inherent in Nigerians, but they should stop it. It's not healthy. In any way you look at it, it's not healthy. Aziza TV show, thank you for coming here. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you, all of you. I really appreciate all of you. Very true. Let her make video about her life story. I want to ask, when has social media become a place to settle issues? These people should grow up, take all the stuff off the social media, go and settle their matter. I was thinking that family are mature. Yeah, you have a point, Treasure's Gist. I don't know when it's now social media they are using to settle their problems. Who tell them that other families they don't have issues? There is no family, especially adult families, that will not say, yeah, we have a problem in one word or the other. There is no adult family that you will not say have a problem. So you coming to social media to discuss your own, you're not helping yourself at all. You are not helping yourself at all. You're not helping yourself. And the earlier they stop, the better for all of them. The earlier they stop, the better for all of them. So I want to put in my 2 cents into this thing. I'm calling out Edith to stop, and I'm calling UK to stop. You push sugar and find a way to make peace with your siblings. Make peace. Take this nonsense out of social media. Because guess what? The people on YouTube are using this particular thing to make their channel busy. Take this mess out of social media. UK's family, Editorial's family. Stop this fire. Quench it right now. Stop the narratives. Take control of your family issues. Yank it off social media. Right now. Yank it off. Take it off. If this video is going to get to you guys missed it, both of you. Both of you. You missed it. There is no need responding to anybody. There is no need explaining anything to anybody. Don't feed this world. Don't feed the globe. Don't feed the social media platform on what is going on in your personal lives. It's not necessary. UK doesn't know it's unlawful to tell people something. To tell someone is sick when the person hasn't let that part of their lives out. If people begin to sue people, things will change. See, mommy of Trippet, they don't even know that. I don't think UK knows that. I know, yesterday I was saying, I thought UK went to school. They say UK is educated. She has a master's degree. But obviously, that education, she just went to school and the university did not pass through her, because if the university or the school she attended actually passed through her, she would have been very cautious with her words. That's personal information about somebody's health. Anybody can sue about it. And that is the fact. Delicious Emmy, thank you for joining me today. Thank you. I just wanted to add my 2 cents. I don't want this video to be overly long. It's almost getting to an hour, like I promised you guys at the beginning of this show, that is going to be at about hour, my highest an hour 30 minutes. So please, this is a plea and a concern, because it was very troubling for me to read those comments about the children from Chioma Rachel. Whoever you are, Chioma Rachel, that comment you left for Edith, for UK, sorry, you might have been responding to UK, defending yourself, but please, that is the least you could, that is the worst, actually, the worst thing you could ever think about somebody. If you have a problem with UK, call UK out. Don't extend it to her sons, because the children were not part of this video. Before this whole thing started, those children were not born. At the Editorial and the cousin, they've been having problems way back when they were very young, without husbands, without children. So don't bring these children into the mess that they did not create. Let adults in the question take responsibilities for their actions and not get kids involved. They have bad blood flowing in both of them. So the children, their children, they have nothing to do with this. So Chioma Rachel, you made a mistake, a blunder with that thing you wrote. And I believe if you're somebody of good conscience, this is the time for you to make apology to whoever you abuse our children, which is UK. And back to UK, you calling out your cousins that they are sickle cell, they are useless. So because they are sickle cell kids, that's why they are useless. I don't know who gave you the right to decide who is useful and who is useless. Children that are less than 6 years old, what offense have they committed against you? What do you hold against these children that called you auntie? What offense do you have against them? If you have a problem with your cousin, settle it with Edith and take it off social media. Stop being a motivational speaker. If you actually did what Edith said you did to her, you are in no place to be a motivational speaker on how people should treat other people's children or people that come to live in their houses. If any of those things Editorial said in her video today happen to be true, you are in no place, UK, to be a motivational speaker on how to treat your house help, on how to treat people. Because you know what? If those things are confirmed to be true, you are as worse as those madams or madams that treated their house helps bad. Thank you, Delicious Emmy. Thank you for being here. Host you link. Okay. Let me send my link quickly because Delicious Emmy has something to tell us before we call it a day today. And I must thank all of you immensely for joining me today. It's been an interesting session. I couldn't even read all the comments that we are coming in today. So, Delicious Emmy, if you're still here, my link is down. If you want to add one or two things on this conversation, please jump in to add one or two things. Me weight loss, thank you, beautiful, all the way from Facebook. Thank you for joining me today. So my link is down. I'm trying to round up. So if you have something to say, jump into this link. We need to call these grown adults that are now behaving like kids, throwing tantrums on social media. I can't even believe that. I can't believe they're adults anymore, because these are the kind of things children do, not what adults do. All right. Mommy of three prayers said, the way you respond to things. All right. I have Delicious Emmy here. Delicious Emmy, welcome, 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 beautiful. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you.
Hello, host. Good evening. Good evening.
What do you have to say on what is going on?
Okay, let me go straight to the point. But what I want to say might be different from what everyone has been saying, because I did not really join from the beginning. I've been busy. One thing I want to say is that in this issue, I learn not to judge people. You know why? Because I feel for every reaction, there is always an action.
Yeah.
I learn not to, Edith, UK beat you because you ate her sugar cane. Yeah, that one, I'll talk about it some other day. But what I think is that right from the beginning, this family lacks love. And when a family lacks love, it affects everything.
Absolutely.
That's where you see siblings fighting siblings. You see cousins fighting cousins. And the way I see that family, they lack love, they lack order, they lack hierarchy.
They lack respect.
Thank you. No one knows the senior, no one knows the junior. No one can call anybody to order. They all behave like they have their own governments. And this is what happens when the family unit is being destroyed by hate, by jealousy, and poverty. This is what happens. The kind of nonsense that is going on, even the junior sister coming out to say UK did this, Edith is coming out to say this one ate my sugar cane, UK is coming out to insult Edith's children. It's beyond just them insulting themselves. It's passing a message that some of us are not really seeing, but I'm seeing it. That family, I really pity those girls that are coming out to make content. I pity them. They are not married yet. Someone will come to marry them one day. And in our kind of society, they will say, is it that one that was doing content to insult the senior cousin or the second cousin? It looks like joke now. We are laughing about it. But when the repercussions come, they will start begging reactors to delete their videos.
You have a point there.
UK family, somebody wrote a comment that didn't go well with you. The first thing that came to your head was it was Editorial that wrote that comment. Why didn't you call Editorial and give her the blast of her life?
Thank you.
Why didn't you do that? I'm asking. You have her number. Even if she will not pick your call, blast her through a voice note on WhatsApp. If she has blocked your number, do it with an unknown number. Why come out to insult your sister's children? Why? Today, some people are playing with death.
I tell you.
That tells you, see, I am trying my best not to involve and talk about this matter because it shows the height of illiteracy in its highest form. This matter has gone just beyond. He say I'm stupid. He say I'm foolish. No, this matter has entered illiteracy, stupidity, and foolishness. And they are all laughing about it, putting ads on their videos, making content, smiling. Well, my last word on this is that whatever you sow in this life, you will reap it.
Perfect.
If Editorial is the one at fault and is coming out to claim innocence, or there's something she has done to UK that is really peppering UK, that UK has refused to address privately with the family, and is always using that to come out to insult editorial. Editorial will repeat. And if UK is the one that is working relentlessly to pull editorial down, UK will repeat. There's something about time and season. It will only take a little time, but it must. It must. And when the repercussions of all these things will start happening, God will spare us. All of us will be here. And somebody will remember, oh, Delicious Army said this on a particular live stream. Thank you so much, host.
Thank you so much, Delicious Army. Guys, the person that just left the bombshell here today for us is Delicious Army. She makes amazing recipes. Check her out. And also she goes live as well in her channel. Thank you so much, Delicious Army. Thank you for this amazing insight into this conversation. Like you said, I haven't been following them. I don't even watch their channels, but because kids were involved, that's why I am coming here. I wanted to make a video about it. Then Mommy Fechi did a video calling the families in order because she didn't want to put their names, but she was making that video calling families to order. Nobody listened. I didn't want to get involved because, sincerely speaking, like you said, this is now showing the level of illiteracy, the level of stupidity in the family. And lack of love is one of their biggest problem right now. Nobody respects, because you can't tell me that up till now, Editorial's mother.
Sorry to cut you short, my beautiful host. Do you want to tell me these women have mothers? No, I don't believe
that's
that.
What I'm saying. You can't.
Do you want to tell me they have? How much money do they have that nobody can talk to them? Who are you?
Thank you. Thank you. So they don't respect.
How much do you have that your mother cannot talk to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
How much do you have?
That is
even prime ministers. Their parents talk to them and they listen. Who are you? Nobody can talk to you. Everybody is saying it is okay. It is okay. You said no, it is not okay. They want the trauma. We will give you the trauma. And when the repercussions come, you will eat it with your full chest.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even know what else to say to this, but I'm going to be rounding up soon. You said it right. I was about to say that their mothers are aware of this because Madam Gifties is also a YouTuber. So she sees all of this. A lot of people have tagged her in the video and all of that. So she knows what is going on. So I don't know anybody that will come and tell me that the woman has not made an attempt to talk to Edith for them to stop, and Edith did not listen, or talk to UK. It simply shows that the children do not respect their mothers. They have no iota of respect whatsoever for their parents. They have no respect for that family name they bear. Because for me, my family name is very important to me. And also my mother, she might not be as educated as I am, but whatever, I will listen. Because if she did not nurture me, if she has done pion when I was still in her hand, I will not be alive till today. But these people, it's obvious they have no regards whatsoever for their parents. And it's very sad, to say the least. A mommy of three pledged wrote some comments here, and so I should read her 2 comments. I'm going to quickly read that, and then I will be calling it a day. She said, the way you respond to things tell a lot about you. Someone abuses you, and you abuse someone else's feelings. Children you give birth to, because UK must have as well come to Editorial's house, okay, come, let me go and give you guys a bath. Took them out to the bathroom, take care of them. They've called you auntie, you've made videos with them, you made money with them. Now you're calling them useless children. And then Mommy of Triplets again said, she said, I have encountered both of them physically, so I know who is who. I pray they both settle because the family hatred is heartbreaking. You see, somebody at least that know the both of them. She knows them. You understand? We don't know them. We only know them from the faces of social media. But it's unfortunate that they're washing their dirty linen, which somebody like me, I'm not interested to watch. Because you know what? It does not edify God. It does not glorify God. There is nothing for me to learn. I don't even watch Peace Storm. Any channel I come into and there is nothing to take home, I don't even click. And then again, their videos are so lengthy. So I don't want to mess up their retention. So I don't even bother clicking. So, but people that follow them bumper to bumper. But the thing is, what they are doing now is not beneficial to most people, unless those that want to contribute to the basketballs they are going to, like the likes of the Choma Rachel that went on cussing out UK's sons before UK retaliated. If you have a problem, like my co-host here, Delicious Emmy said, UK, call your cousin, you're still her big cousin, call her to order, talk to her. Take this nonsense out of social media. Enough is enough. Stop this madness. The craze is over. It's no longer fun. It's bitter. It's dirty. It shows that your family do not love themselves. And you guys have nothing good to talk about each other. That is quite unfortunate. Spice said, no shame again, all because of one small change. And you know, you can say that again, beautiful. Yes, because if they don't want to make money from everything they are spilling, maybe they want to pour out their heart, they will not be putting monetization in all their videos. But in all their videos, the breaks in the videos, the ad in between the 20-something minutes is huge because they want to make money from their stupidity, which is very, very sad to say. Thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you so much. Mommy of Triplets said, I made videos calling them to shift their sword. Only peace, listen. UK was busy making videos. Edith kept holding back from making videos, yet UK must cash out everything. It's not all about money. You can say that, however, I have a problem with the short Edith made. I have a big problem with it. You know, people are dragging your family online. Why coming to make a shot? Thank God they did not poison me when they were in my house. I mean, you're also contributing to the problem. You don't pour fuel to already burning fire. Rather, you think of how to pour water to quench it. So both of them here, they are adults, but they are not responsible adults. It's unfortunate if I'll put it that way. One thing is to be adults because of age, but are you responsible as an adult? They are obviously not responsible. Both UK and Editorial going back and forth with this. That's why I'm calling both of them to stop. This is the time for both of them to stop. If they can't listen to their mothers, they should listen to their husband. If they don't listen to their husband, it simply means that they are the ones feeding their husbands. That's why they don't listen to what the man says. So they should be able to do what? Stop all this mess and give us content that will motivate people. Editorial's life story in Abuja is enough for her to create 1,000 content with it, and that will help a young child in Nigeria, a young girl in the street of Lagos selling recharge card, a young girl that is doing house help for somebody, a young woman that is hawking in the streets of Lagos. Please, they should stop. They should stop. All right. Beauty by Nigeria said, I don't know any of them. I'm here to support my sister. Let love live. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. YouTube is becoming toxic. My mom was asking me yesterday, why do people keep fighting on YouTube? Today, I decided to go upstairs to my parlor to at least join the live stream. Because I know if you were downstairs, you'll be hearing my voice. I say, you see, they are still fighting on YouTube. Mama, what's going on here? Why are they fighting? It's unfortunate. It is what it is. But I'll be signing out today, and I want to immensely thank all of you for joining me today. You guys are nothing but kind. For your time, I appreciate you. For your contribution, God bless you real good. Like I said, please, you lady watching me or you lady listening to me and hearing my voice today, just know that you're beautiful. Know that you're appreciated. Don't look at the lives of those people fighting on YouTube and think that every woman or every human being on earth behave like, no, we don't behave like that. We are still decent, elegant people that are trying to like be role models for ourselves and as well as for our children. I don't know what else to say. I don't. I'm going to read a few more comments. Edith has a channel that has almost 3 million subscribers and she posts every day. You can understand that. Mom's room is in the middle floor. I hope she's not hearing me. I hope she's not hearing me. Mama of triplets. Thank you. I don't even know any of them. What's my own? They can tear themselves away for all I care. No. They should not. They should stop, Spice. They are beginning to bring their children into the matter, and that's why I decided to make this live stream. UK and Edith, if you guys want to embarrass yourself, if you guys are not willing to listen to any plea that people are making on social media for you guys to stop, if you want to continue to tear yourselves down, go ahead. Continue. In the voice of Patience, good luck, Jonathan. Continue. But make sure that your kids are not involved in your mess. When you guys created the mess, your children were never born. If you guys are still living in the past with grudges, your kids were not part of your past. They are part of your present. So for that reason, do not get them involved in this situation. Take their names and anything about them off your lips. If you guys cannot stop and be family again, don't get your children into this mess. Today, I didn't want her to hear today's wahala. All right. I want to say thank you to all of you. It's 1 hour, 10 minutes. I wanted to do 1 hour today. You guys are so kind with your time. And to my friends on Facebook and my followers, thank you guys. To my YouTube family, thank you all for coming today to join me in this conversation. Please, 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 if you love these people, if you know them, don't give up on them. Keep encouraging them to come out of social media. Don't give up on them, please. But make sure we tell them that they should take their kids off their saga. Emmy, before I round up, what do you have to say, okay? Delicious Emmy, are you still here? Thank you so much. Good night, mommy of triplets. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate your time. All right. I think Delicious Emmy is no longer here. And I'll be signing out like I always do in my live stream. I love it this way, conversational, where we share opinions and thoughts regarding any issue that we are discussing today. And today is not an exception. Thank you guys for contributing. Emmy, please, what last word do you have to say? Because you're still here on the stage.
Okay, sorry, Jerry, I've forgotten I'm still on the stage. Just like I said earlier, before I was saying, oh, we don't want to talk about it, it's a family issue. But right now, I don't even mind, doing 20 live streams on this matter. Since, they've proven to us severally that they don't respect themselves, they don't have family values, they are just all about the revenue, the money. We too, we are all about the revenue and the money. So two can play this game. So they should be ready to see themselves on thumbnails with the derogating titles. Yes, they should be ready for it. That's my last word on this. My own live stream is tomorrow. I will talk about them and earn my own revenue.
All right. Thank you so much, beautiful Emmy. I really appreciate your time and all of you that joined me today on the platform. Thank you, Vicky's Corner, Niger Daughters TV. Thank you for being amazing. And to my Facebook people, thank you guys for the share. Thank you for the like. All of you, God bless you guys real good. But one thing I will say to any person listening to me, I always say this and I will not stop. You woman, you are beautiful, you are worthy, you are appreciated. But today I'm going to put a clause to it. Before you realize that you're beautiful, be able to tell yourself that you are beautiful, and also be able to live a life that people will see and know indeed you're beautiful. If you get yourself into mess, especially when you bring them to social media to drag somebody or drag your sister or drag your cousin or drag your friends, all in the name you want to chase clout, remember that internet does not forget. And again, remember, how do you sleep at night? That's the question I'm going to ask you first. How do you sleep at night? How? And most times, most of these people, they belong to fellowship. They belong to this. And your life is not reflecting that which you listen to every time you go to fellowship and go to church. So I'm going to tell you, before you tell yourself you're worthy, make sure you're worthy from the inside. Make sure by the time you're saying it to yourself, maybe looking at yourself in the mirror, make sure that your character is worthy. It's not all about the pretty faces. No, your character, your inner self, make sure it's worthy. If someone offended you in the past, and please for forgiveness, please forgive the person. Because if you forgive, you are the one that is free from the grudges and the pains and stress that comes with anger. Make sure your inner self is worthy. So with that, I'll be saying thank you guys for joining me today. Thank you immensely. Thank you all for being here. Internet never forgets. Yeah, absolutely. I made a video encouraging women to take care of themselves. Thank you so much. We're definitely going to see that video. And until I see you guys on my next live stream, which will be coming up tomorrow. Today is public holidays for us in the US, so it's family time and we're having a good time. So I will say, remember, kindness is a muscle. Get one. Thank you so much, Emmy, and all of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.